Episode 5. So far, we have learned about long and short, and now it is time to learn about calls and puts. Please stick with me for the upcoming videos. I will explain everything in detail, as these videos will serve as the cornerstone of your understanding of options trading. Going long means buying, while going short means selling. However, depending on its position, a call option can represent either a right or an obligation.
Call options are financial contracts that grant the buyer the right, but not the obligation, to purchase a stock, bond, commodity, or other asset or instrument at a specified price within a specific time frame. However, if the buyer exercises the call seller must sell the asset. A call buyer profits when the underlying asset appreciates. Why does the seller agree to these terms? The answer is straightforward. Money, known as the premium. Therefore, call buyers will pay a fee to acquire this freedom, also known as the option to buy the asset if they choose to do so. This charge per share is the maximum amount a buyer can lose on a call option. The call buyer may hold the contract until the expiration date, at which point they can execute it and take delivery of the underlying asset. Alternatively, they can sell the options contract at the market price at any time before the expiration date. Call option buyer. Example. Imagine ABC stock is trading at $10 per share. An investor buys one call option with a strike price of $9, an expiry date of 2 months, and a premium of $3. You have already learned about intrinsic and extrinsic value, so you know that the $3 premium includes $1 of intrinsic and $2 of extrinsic or time value. 3 things could happen in the next 2 months. The stock price could fall below $9 and stay under $9. In this situation, the call option will expire worthless, but the maximum loss will be the amount of the premium that the investor paid, which is equal to $300. If the stock goes up to $12, the investor will break even. The $3 difference between the $12 stock price and the $9 strike price will cover the premium paid. If the stock rises to $15, the investor will earn $300. The $600 profit from the call option minus the $300 paid for the premium equals a $300 net profit. An investor will buy a call when she believes the underlying asset will appreciate in value. Call option seller. Example. Imagine that ABC stock is trading at $10 per share. An investor sells one call option with a strike price of $11, an expiry date of 2 months, receiving a premium of $2. You have already learned about intrinsic and extrinsic value, so you know that this option is out of money, which means that the $2 premium received consists solely of extrinsic value. 3 things could happen in the next 2 months. If the stock price stays below $11, the option will expire worthless, and the investors will keep the premium. If the underlying asset price rises to $13, she will break even, as the total premium she earned will equal the loss resulting from the increase in the stock price. If the stock reaches $15, the investor will incur a loss of $200. This $200 loss corresponds to the $400 loss on the option arising from the increase in the underlying asset price, minus the $200 earned as a premium. An investor will sell a call option if they believe that the underlying asset will either remain near the strike price or decrease in value.
Thank you very much for watching this video. I will discuss put options in the next video. I look forward to seeing you in that one.